Hello friends, I'm here at Bangor City Cemetery, Bangor, Maine, USA. And this is a huge swath of section right here where we have graves on the right and graves on the left. But this section in the middle, which is huge, is called Strangers Row. And there's actually two Strangers Rows in Bangor City Cemetery. The old section has graves from as far back as the 1830s up to the 1950s, and the newer section has graves that are probably a little bit later than that, but there's probably somewhat of an overlap too. There are probably hundreds of people buried here, people that were poor or babies or maybe unknown citizens, maybe people just wandering through, but the city would bury them. So they usually were unmarked, and you can see there's almost no stones of any kind through here or indications of where people may be buried, but it's still a giant section of the new section of Bangor City Cemetery. There are a few stones up here, but even their entries don't indicate they're in Strangers Row. And some of these are the more modern ones from the 2000s. But out of this huge section, there's only about 4 or 5 visible stones. All these from after the year 2000. So when I get to this section, I'll probably just take a picture and upload it to all the entries from Strangers Row that don't have one. But that being said, it's difficult to tell which burials in Mount Hope records are the old Strangers Row across the street and this newer Strangers Row. And I've been walking for 2 or 3 minutes now, about halfway through it, and still we've only seen about 5 headstones. It's well kept up by the city. Been working on the other side over here for a while, and I'm almost done that, so I figured I'd check out the Strangers Row real quick. The older Strangers Row across the street had many more grave markers than this one does. And I actually took a second look just to make sure this wasn't an open section, but no, it's definitely the Strangers Row section. And sadly, most of these graves will never be marked. And here we are, back out by the road, and again, we only saw several graves in there, so. That's the end, went all the way back that way.